Well, good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for another spontaneous round of Manifold Garden. I've been a bit delayed today because I was watching William's development stream. He's in the middle of post-launch bits and bobs. He was showing off photo mode. Manifold Garden's going to get photo mode. It's going to be absolutely cool with lots of filters you can tweak. And it turns basically this game that we're about to play into something like an art machine. It just throws out so many cool pictures. It's absolutely exciting. And yes, I just hung out there and I didn't know he was going to go live. So there we go. Very cool opportunity. I thought I'll hang in there. We'll be half an hour delayed. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Julia's still on a job. She does more hiring for Instacart. And speaking of Instacart, by the way, meet Carlos. He is what was your name again? The Cinefotografiando. That is my colleague. He's also working at the supermarket because we're both creatives with a day job. It's one of those things you've got to pay rent somehow. So yes, Carlos is joining us today. He saw Julia and I play Fortnite the other day. So very cool. Thanks for watching. How exciting. Let's see if we can. Do I have a split button here? I think so. Is this a split button? That is almost the split button as the Fortnite split, isn't it? That's not what we want. Maybe it's, let me figure this out. Is it this button? Yes, this is the button. Awesome. So many buttons to press, and that's the loading screen. That's exactly right. So this is the main Manifold Garden screen. And last time we played all the way through World 1, and that was exciting. And Dreamlab, how you doing? Whoops. Yes, that was it. So many buttons. Hello, Dreamlab. Nice to see you. My neighbor from Broward. Very exciting that you can all be here. And watch me suck at Manifold Garden. William says he might drop by later. He needs to go off to a meeting, so last time he dropped by, maybe this time he will also drop by. Is this where we left it? I think it was. Was it? I can't remember. Is this the right game? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. This opens that. And that. No, I don't think this is the right game. Okay, let's go load the correct game. Areas discovered 1. Yeah, this is the game. That is the correct game. I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's the correct game. 7:20, that's when we stopped. All right. So we discovered, let's grab this green cube. We discovered how to set this whole thing off. I guess by putting that cube into here. That does that. That does that, yes. And then this happens. Ay caramba. And then I think we need to go up here now, isn't it? Isn't that right? I wish I could remember. It's not that long ago. Steve, did you manage to play some of this game? And did you work out the controls? I know you tried it on the Apple Arcade. That's right, yes, the negative cube thing. And I think all the... Yes, look at that. I think this was the last one. Maybe it hasn't saved the negative cube thing. So it's kind of nice to get that effect again. So we need to go onto this plane where all these 3 colors come into one place. Exactly. And then we've got this negative thing. So this is all apparently done with shaders. That's kind of a nice thing to do. They do so much with maths in this game. I think we pick this up, then that happens, which is also weird. And this is what confused us last time, that we needed to put that cube somehow up there. Which of course, thanks to the geometry wrapping in on itself, that same thing here that I'm pointing at now, that's beckoning me to put that cube in, is also somehow below us. So we can just go jump down here, which is the same as going up. That is the weird wonderfulness about this game. That cube just gets sucked out of our hands somehow here. Isn't that right? Oh, there we go. Yes, and then we looked at that, didn't we? Whoa. And then we looked at that, and this is how I left it, so maybe that's why it didn't save it. So I suggest we just look at this here for a while, because that's just awesome, isn't it? They should release that as a standalone program, really. Just this. I'd watch this for hours. Active screensaver, right there. And it is exactly like Hypnotoad. It's exactly like you suggested last time. You say messed up. I say you did it deliberately. Brian, your animation was absolutely mind-blowing. There was so much going on. I thought there's the first-person camera head bobbing. There was the wafty hair. There was some clothes that were wafting. There was lip syncing. There was a lot going on, I must say. So, very exciting. And did you render all this with iClone, or was that rendered in DAZ Studio? Ah, right. iClone with iRay, is that with the iRay plugin in iClone? I don't even know if we had a look at this last time. Do you remember? I don't remember this. This is all peaceful with the birds and stuff. This is new, right? Yeah, I haven't seen this one either. So it's almost like in the previous world, I guess in what we're looking at here, this thing, that's what we unlocked, I guess, with all the three colors, so yellow, red and green. And we plucked these cubes off the trees, and it looks like now we basically put one in the right position, so that made this happen, I guess. Is that what happened? I can't tell. Oh my god, a month! That's crazy. So you went off to work, and your computer/computers at home, they just went and did their thing, so many frames at a time. My god. How did you organize this? Do you have a good old-fashioned kind of paper sheet that you do that with? Because I always do this across 3 computers, and then basically just go let them do their thing overnight while I'm at work or while I'm out and about, and I just give them X amount of frames at a time. So computer 1 renders frames 1 to 100, and then computer 2 renders frames 101 to 200, and so forth. Yes, that's the way to do it. Ooh. And good old-fashioned notepad, yeah. Why not notepad? Does the trick. So what is this surreal world all about then? The black stuff, all this, that suggests maybe something's messed up, and we need to go and clear it up. Is that what we need to do? Look at that. That's kind of a red and yellow dripping into the frame when I look down, or up, in fact. Yeah, I'm that bad with Apple Notes. That's essentially the same, Notes and the reminders list. I've just found something actually that's very cool. I've only just discovered how valuable that is. It's something called Trello, and that is really cool. It's a cloud-based thing. It's free, and you can make lists, kind of to-do lists, but add other bits and bobs to them. So it's very helpful to, if you have something that you need to do that goes through various stages, like if you're working on a 3D scene and you have to build, I don't know, a table, a bottle, a coffee cup and stuff like that, you can define all that as objects and then put that on the list that says 3D objects, must make those 3D objects, and then once you've made it, you can put it on the next list that says I need to UV map this, and then you can put it on the next list that says I need to texture this, and so forth. So if you have a list of about 100 objects that you need to take care of, then you know which one is across what development stage, and it can use that with a small team as well. So, whoa, that just grew a tree. Have we just planted a tree? Is that how this works? Look at these weirdo rainbow effects. Oh my god, this is just so exciting. Huh. It looks like we've just planted our first tree. And there's birds and it's all abstract and it looks like the Brandenburg Gate and oh my god, there's water now. Look at that. Oops. That's the water. It is a garden after all. You're absolutely right, Steve. It is a garden. Let it grow. Let it grow. Where to next? What else? Oh my god, this is... Ah. Yeah, Rod, come over to Florida. Make the girls from TNA in Florida. Which reminds me, I still haven't had a chance to check out your latest page. I must do that tonight. Latest page of the girls from TNA. Very cool. Oh no. Oh no, this doesn't look good. This looks slightly scary. You don't think we have to walk down the stairs, do you? MC Escher would be proud. Well, for those of you who have missed the previous episode, how do we get up here? Well, we just flip the world and just keep walking down. Oh, Rod. But do feel free to post a link to the Renderosity post if you like, so we can all enjoy it. The Girls from TNA, now in its 10th year. What do you think? Who's for walking and who's for jumping? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Oops. Oh. Sorry. I slipped. But we're not at the bottom yet, so it's going... Oh, it's just going... Ah. Much faster. I hope we haven't forgotten anything up there, because going back up isn't quite that easy. Although having said that, I could just go... Thank you, Rod. Excellent. Although I could just go flip the world and just jump the other way, I guess. Okay. Where to next? Let's plant another tree. Or maybe pluck some more fruit. It looks like a tree is behind here. Kind of encased in concrete. Yeah, I can imagine. Dreamlab and I are really lucky. We're just thinking, ooh, the chilly season is yet to come. When is it ever chilly here? Yeah, kind of, I guess, January time. Oh, okay, cool. So we're in. This is the tree that we just saw from the outside. I must have just climbed over that. Yeah, a bit of Z fighting here. William was talking about doing some bug fixes, so I wonder if this is actually on the agenda. I have no idea how they can tell what room is what or what puzzle is what when they keep track of that. Supposedly there's some kind of a console that you can open up and then you can tell, I guess, at which coordinates you are. It was like that with Subnautica as well. There was a console you can bring up. Oh yeah, same Z fighting here. There was a console that you could bring up and it would show you where in the game map you were, because Subnautica was one of those games that didn't have a map. And that was ever so slightly frightening to new players. So I suppose then this looks like a perfect spot for one of those yellow things that we can pick off the tree over here. Maybe I'll grab one. Nothing normal about this game or the normals. Where does that even come from? I was trying to explain that in that latest DAS tutorial that I did there, and I was thinking it's just an arbitrary name really. We might as well call it, I don't know, something else. Normal? What's normal about the side that's facing outwards? What is normal about that? Yeah, and also what's the other side called then? Is that called the abnormals? Is that what it's called? Huh. Looks like we went one turn too far. Hang on a minute. I'll put you down here. So we were here a minute ago, didn't we? Maybe we just need to go one more. Yeah, let's go one more. Opposite of abnormal. Well, that's the normals again, isn't it? Irvings, exactly. Irvings is a good. That's what we're going to call them from now. The Irvings. Good. I'm back at the tree. Good point. What is sane and what is insane? This is messing with our heads, isn't it? Whatever I'm seeing through the glass here is not what is actually inside this room. That's why that is so weird. Because I can't actually see glass from the inside, so this is kind of a one-way mirror there. That's bizarre. That's why I can't find that door, because wherever I went through wasn't around the corner here. It was somewhere different. So we must think once again outside the box to find where that pressure plate is. Maybe here. See? That's crazy. And now all we need to do is do it all over again in the other direction. Canned asparagus. Oh my god. I'm glad you're all here to enjoy this with me. This is nice. This is very nice. I was looking forward to playing this, but I haven't touched it ever since we left it last time. And while I have played the previous world, this one is completely new to me, and I have no idea where it's going to take us or which super crazy puzzle we have to work out next. Oh, that seems fairly straightforward. Press a button, walk through it. Good stuff. Ah. Oh my god. Where are we? What is this now? Oh my god. "7 years in development." Do you know, I have this... Where is Tron when you need him? Yo, Tron, work this out for us. I have a feeling that what we're seeing here is actually what we're currently standing on. Steve, thanks for dropping by. I'll be here for another at least an hour, hour and a half, something like that. If you happen to be free, please drop by. See what I'm saying? This is not ever gonna stop. We can just keep running down here. And this isn't gonna stop, is it? We could just keep going forever. Maybe we should. Let's just keep running for 2 hours and see where it takes us. So the only point of interest I can perceive is this thing here. That, and then that repeats. So that's the same as this. That's the same as that. And if I'm seeing that here, I'm thinking it's probably also gonna be here somewhere. It's probably a door. I should be seeing it on one of these rows. He says, you know, it may not actually be the case at all. We're in this never-ending labyrinth. This is crazy. Unless, of course, my theory is wrong, which is very possible. I mean, it looks like a door with a button in the front. Yeah. Aha! Look at that. But that's not the same as this. It's a shame I can't zoom in. But that is a door with a button that kind of protrudes and comes out, isn't it? Yeah, this is how we got here. This is how we got in. Yes, I bet this, because the button is depressed. So I think... I think... this is probably leading us back into, yes, into crazy chamber here, where that's the puzzle we've just solved. So this is not the door we need to get into. There's got to be another door. Like the one exactly opposite. Could it be that it's just... You really have to rethink how you approach these so-called walking simulators in this world. Yeah, I could literally just keep walking forever. Okay, there's got to be another solution to this puzzle. If this isn't the door, which quite clearly I don't think it is, because we can see that there's a button in front of it. Don't know if you can see it on the stream, but it's just about like a thing like this in front of the door. If we don't find that, then there's only one explanation, and that is, of course, that what we're walking on right now is an infinite plane. Then there's a gap, and this here on the other side is not what we're walking on. This is another infinite plane. That is what I'm thinking, Brian. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And how do we do that? We do this, and now we need to, technically, this is the weird part, we now need to find a wall that faces this direction and touch it, and then we could fall onto that. But in the absence of such a wall, which is unreachable, I guess what we can do is we can go back into our little corridor that we found, that we came out of, and then just simply, well, I say simply, we could try flipping the world that way. Nothing is simple about this game. I'm always thinking the people who play it, I mean, they're kind of, you know, they're people like us. And if we're already stumped solving such puzzles, what do the minds look like that have to create such puzzles? And DreamLab, I'm so glad that you've discovered a way to play the Outer Worlds. That is very cool. I was looking at that game as well. You say it's good? Good discovery about the Game Pass. It's funny because the Apple Arcade costs the same amount, and the quality of games you get is like, yeah, I'm not sure. Manifold Garden is an exception there. That is a very good game, but most of the stuff that I've looked at on the Apple Arcade for $5 a month, first month is free, it's kind of, yeah, I'm not sure. It's more like, you know, iOS games. Will that help us? Oh my god! Oh! Oh. Phew. I did like Mass Effect 2. I've never played 3. I've played Mass Effect Andromeda, I thought was extremely boring and not well done at all. Didn't get into the story. I tried to play 1 after I played 2, and 1 was just a little bit, yeah, you know. It's just not quite there yet. So I'm kind of looking forward to Mass Effect 3. How interesting. I also only played 2. Right, interesting. We both had the same experiences. I thought 1 was just a little... It's just, you know, sometimes it happens. You get the step back and you go, well, I can see what you guys have improved in 2, and you really got a good job there. Yes, and 3, I think I've played a demo just for 5 minutes on the PlayStation. It was like literally 5 or 10 minute free demo. And I have it on PC, but I never played it. Yes, that sounds good with the dialogue choices that actually impact the game. Whoa, we were good, man. We just switched planes. Infinite plane switching. That is not easy. That's not easy to do. Ah. Ah. This is nice. Oh. That's a twist on the old put the cube on something. And now we can't walk through them. Yes, I get it. Usually you have to put things onto something, and now we have to take things away from something. Yeah, perhaps put it on here. But also, just so that we know, there is a purple tree here. And if we pluck that, I guess, that cube at the top. Yes, that's gone then. Okay, cool. That's the same cube. Okay. Let me put that a little bit more in the middle. Yes, get your coffee, Rod. Very important. I've run out of coffee as well. I've got a little bit. No, it's actually empty. Oh, so they don't tell you that on the Microsoft Store. Oh, okay. Joe, welcome! Welcome to this crazy world. And Rodney Michael, my goodness, that is not something we have heard before. Rodney Michael, I shall remember that. Very good. Yeah, you know, the only game I've bought from the Microsoft Store was Voodoo Vince. I was so chuffed when it was released on Windows there. That was really nice. And I like that. That was nice. And it has cloud saves, but yeah, you're right. I don't think you know what version you're running or how long you've played. Christina! Good to see you. Are you in hospital right now? Or are you still at home? I'm guessing hospital. Rodney Michael, this is exciting. So we've just arrived in this second world here, and we're just at the beginning. This white stuff we've just discovered is something that you can walk through like this, but I'm assuming that if we take this cube here and we put that on here, watch what happens to the white stuff. Watch what happens to the white stuff. It turns into this kind of very interesting shader, and now you can walk across it. That is kind of cool. I guess that door we need to just deal with opening. Let's see if we can do that. See if we can make that happen. Do you know, last time in this stream somebody was suggesting that... Oh, I see, there you go. That's where that little cube needs to go. Somebody was suggesting I look into Antichamber because it's similar to this game, so that's good to know. And Antichamber happens to be on sale on Steam, so that is cool. I must grab that. It's very cheap. It's like $5 or so, and that also messes with your brain. So I'm looking forward to trying that out as well. Ah, yeah. So we have this impossible puzzle now. That blue cube needs to end up somewhere on the other side here. But of course, it can't do that if I can just drop it down, can't I? I can. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick this thing again, thereby turning it blue, and it means that the cube that I've just put to the bottom there is going to disappear. Perfect. Now we're going to put this cube onto here. Yes. And then we're going to take this all the way across. Ah. I love it when I can work it out. And then you have a 4-week break. That's going to be great. You know, it's not so easy, is it? Because, yes, it is that easy. I'm going to go back down here. Now I'm going to flip the world. Flipped it the wrong way, didn't I? Yes. Flipped it the wrong way. Now I'm going to flip it this way. Oh my god, this is great. Now I'm going to take this cube and just drop it. What am I doing? That's not what I wanted to do. Mind the gap, it should have said. That's what it should have said. Mind the gap. It's not as easy as I thought. There's a middle bit involved here. That's crazy. Yes, there's a middle bit involved. How do I get the cube on there? That's not easy. Oops. So, tell me about asparagus, Joe. How do you like your asparagus? I'm not a big asparagus fan myself, I must say. That's only because I guess it has always been served with this kind of prosciutto that was too thick, and then the fat bits kind of wrap around your teeth, and I'm not a big fan of that. It also has this tendency to be a little bit too, what's the word, kind of streaky. And that also wraps little bits around my teeth. It's also not what I like. Are you more into the fresh asparagus, Rod? I have a potential idea of how to fix this. Let's pick up this cube again so we don't have to go down there again. I think that's a nice mechanic here, so I don't have to go to Nightmare Alley and pick it up. Now I'm going to go put this cube. Yeah, I'm with you, Rod, I'm with you. But Joe likes it from the can. Now I'm going to carry this guy halfway over here. Maybe I'll just orient myself on the white streaks here. And now I'm going to go take this cube off again. That should make that cube fall right onto the spot that we need it to be. I could be even cooler and just make this thing land on that button there right away. Maybe I can try that. It's kind of halfway up here. And do you like the whole bit of the asparagus, or is it just the tips? I know some folks prefer just the tips. Yeah, the force. Come on, can we do this? As soon as I take this thing off, that cube should fall down, hopefully land in the right spot and open the door. Come on, let's do this. Okay. Whoa, look at that! That is amazing! I should get points for that. That'd be nice. Thank you, Brian. I've got 10 points. Very cool. Oh, that is nice. I've got 10 points. So now I can just leave this thing over here and then just go and walk through this door. Oh, very nice. Into the next slightly weird room, I would imagine. Oh, Christina, you weren't here when we went into this construction. It was basically two infinite planes with a gap in between at a 45-degree angle. And we were on one side looking at the other side, and there was seemingly no way across. That was bizarre. This looks like a giant zebra crossing. Oh, cocks and stuff. Yes, me too, Christina. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope this is the chemo, and I hope this is going to work. How are your sleep patterns? Are you still sleeping a lot as a side effect of the chemo? Oh, that's sweet, Joe. That's really sweet. Observe, please. This is a little bit like the TARDIS, isn't it? It's much larger on the inside than it is on the outside. How do you even define that geometrically in any 3D engine? How do you do that? How does that work? Because you can't really build that in 3D. I mean, obviously you can, but how do you do that? Oh, there's another game that is currently in development. It's called Superliminal. I think they have a website already. It's been announced, and that plays with these geometric things that if you look at something, I don't know, like this way around, and then you see the outline of this cube here, and the moment you can't pick it up because obviously it's further away and it gets larger as you close in on it. But they shape the things, the objects, so that when you pick it up from here, you can literally pick it up and it stays the same size, but it's much closer to you, so it messes with perspective that way. That's another game I'm looking forward to. Superliminal. Backface culling. Oh my god, that sounds crazy. It could be, yes, that could be an easy way to do that. So basically they're here, but now they're not. So the moment I reach this point of that I can't walk through this anymore, now I'm popping this into view. Yes, that could well be how they do it. Yes, that could well be the way that they're basically still here, but they don't trigger anything if I'm not in this room. That's possible. T-Bank! Uptime is about, this is the manual computer talking. Uptime is about an hour, like 50 odd minutes, I think. Yeah, I should have started my bot there. I must make a habit of that. Maybe I will actually put it into the cloud, so that it's just a cloud bot from then on. How are you doing? Welcome to Manifold Garden World 2. That's the one, exactly. Why don't you just tell me the movie you want to see? Yeah, that was 1-800-FILK, was it? Interesting. I guess that's the cube right in there that we need, with the door kind of closed here in front of us. At least we can look inside, that's nice. Alright. 2 blue cubes needed for this. That also looks like it could be a blue cube. Where do we get it from? That also looks like we can't go inside. Huh. It's a tricky one. And then of course there's the room with the cogs and all. Very, very cool. Let's look in that large, small room again. Wasn't there a cube in there? This thing's still closed. That'll do that, maybe. Good thing we can run in this game. We can't, by any chance, take a cube with us, can we? From here? No, because as soon as we take this with us, then all that white stuff's going to disappear. And if we take that one from the bottom, then the door will close. Can't do that. Can't do that. Yes, I know what you mean, Christina. I've just seen the dev stream. They're currently working on something called photo mode, which is very popular. I like that so many people are implementing photo mode these days. It's probably the only good thing I liked about, No Man's Sky was the photo mode. That was really good. And there was, I see, purple and orange. Okay. And is there maybe more? Well, there is maybe more. Okay. And so yeah, they're working on photo mode in this game, and with that you can adjust the line thickness and the colors with hue values and saturation and all that, but you can also mess with the clipping so that all these colors turn negative at one point. This is essentially a giant art machine that comes out of that with photo mode. Very, very beautiful. So it's still being worked at. But it's definitely coming. So red cubes, we know what they mean, but the other cubes here, let me just go onto the, where was it again? Here, was it? No, that wasn't it either. Oh my god, this is another new thing, an orange pink tree. Where was that other tree that had like two colored cubes in there? That! Yes, that. So they're half purple and half orange. Whew. I wonder what that means. Can we make them... Are those kind of universal cubes? Can be used purple on one side and then orange on the other? That's that. Maybe we need the same... Yeah, maybe that's what that means, so that we can take the same cube, but place it on the other, on that wall now, so that that's orange. My god. Let's try it out. That's difficult to do, because how am I gonna... Oh, right, okay, so then... Yeah. I can see the orange thing on the ceiling now. So I could, I guess, position the cube here. Maybe. Is that how I do that? And then drop it. But of course it doesn't fall onto the right plane. Maybe if I now swap planes, maybe it'll automatically fall. The previous cube's just stuck at the ceiling, so... Ah! Okay. That's true. Yes, I completely forgot to tell everyone. Yes, that's absolutely true. I have a new game channel. That'll be the archive channel. Thank you for reminding me, Christina. I totally forgot about this. I worked at this morning at 4 a.m. and I totally forgot about it. Yes, it's actually let me put it in. I've put a nice forwarding on there, so it's I think it's gaming.wpguru.tv. I think that should get, and that exactly, that should get you there too. Oh, and it looks like my link wasn't even posted because Restream sniped it. That's crazy stuff. But yes, that is the correct link, I guess. Let's see. Jay Plays, that's the one, exactly. Yeah, so I've put the abduction stuff on there, Firewatch, most of the Subnautica streams, and so yes, that'll be where I'll keep an archive of all our game streams so that they don't clutter up my 3D channel, essentially, so that they're still somewhere and they're still public, but they're not gonna, clutter up the 3D streams, or the 3D channel. That was the plan. Thank you for reminding me, Christina. That's very nice of you. Yes, tell your friends, family, and total strangers. They must subscribe to that channel. Now, what are we going to do with 2 red cubes then? Well, put them up here, maybe? Has this thing fallen over now? Yes, it looks like almost this cube. What is this cube doing here? Yes, that looks like it's fallen off. It's fallen off that. How are we gonna put that in place? Well, perhaps with the 2 red cubes then. Ah, Dreamlab, that is a good idea. Yes, I'll do that as well. This morning I basically put all the footage there so that there's something there. But yeah, I know, Joe. I just couldn't sleep. I don't know what was going on. I thought maybe I'll be productive instead. Sometimes I'm like that. I'm thinking, yeah, well, you either toss and turn or you just put that time to productive use. Yes, look at it. It slipped again. What is the cube doing? So yes, Dreamlab, that's a great idea. I'm going to make that video and then do that as a little announcement on the 3D channel. That is an excellent idea. And Christina had some other good feedback, which was not to do it as a notification post only, because apparently that doesn't grab people's attention just as much. So yes, thank you for that. The proper video is what shall be made. So I wonder how we can do that we can make this guy not fall back to the other side. That's an interesting puzzle, isn't it? So this cube doesn't really suffer from that because it's being held up by this. So we could build something very similar with these 2 red cubes here. Kind of hold that in place here. Boom. So now I guess we could just put that other red cube in front of it so that that doesn't slip away anymore. Let's try that. Yeah, notifications are a little bit of a mystery to me too, Christina. Sometimes I get notifications really late. That's what other users have also reported, that they said, hey, I've just got your notification, but you've already been live for like 20 minutes. What gives? So if we do this now, that cube does that. Now, all of that is open. So 2 days, Rod. My goodness, that is some serious delay. And YouTube promised us they have sorted it out. So sometimes they said, yeah, we had to make it more granular because of a channel with 1 million subscribers, goes live, then potentially their system has to send out 1 million notifications. And even if one notification takes 1/100th of a second to be processed, it means that 1 million of them will take quite some time. And then if you have 1 million channels with 1 million subscribers that all go live at the same time, the system is basically backed up for like 5 weeks to send notifications out. And so they killed some of them, they said, but they also made it possible for people to switch notifications on and off. And I still think that's just so many just things that they have to send. Put more servers in. I'm scared to look at all this. I don't even know what it all means here. This is just so big. Ah, good to know. Thank you, T-Bag. That's good to know. Yeah, the more I look into Twitch, I'm thinking actually that is a very good platform. I mean, one thing that with this new gaming channel that I thought was really cool is that anything that I have on Twitch, I can literally just click a button and it exports this thing, the whole file with description and title, to a connected YouTube channel. And it takes literally no time because they've got super fast data lines and it just goes and exports it. And it's just very nice that Twitch say, hey, look, this is not something we want to deal with. Let YouTube deal with that. We deal with the live stuff, and what you want to do with that video afterwards to store it or whatever, that's somebody else's gig as such. Nice. But they make it really easy to just go and say, hey, you go live here, that's cool, and then you want to go and export that video. Very easy to do. Oh, I see. That's Twitch's problems. Interesting. It appears to be the same issue for all these companies, isn't it? You start with a team of 5 people, everything goes cool, and then you grow, and then some major money force steps in, and you become popular, and then you think, yeah, hey, we designed it for maybe 100,000 users. We never designed it for 10 million users. Sorry, that's just, we have to rewrite this thing from scratch. And then of course you need more staff, and then you go hire more people, and then, yes. I have a feeling this isn't going to end anywhere. Oh, it is! Okay. Ah. So many stairs, Joe. So many stairs. And the scary thing is that this stuff here, this what I'm walking on now, the other side of that, so that is essentially that. And that is also that. So if I jump down here, I end back, hopefully, where I've just started from. So I haven't fallen down or anything, I'm just... it's just crazy. Oh, I see. I can't... Oh, I can. I can just go like this, I guess. Yes, I can. And is this structure over here? That's this structure, I guess. Okay, good stuff. That's why there were so many stairs, because it was just such a tall way to walk down. Then there's also this that we can explore. And I guess there's also a tree inside here which yields... Let's have a look. yellow things. Oh, and I can walk back up. Ish. Ah. Yellow cube. Okay. Yeah. We'll just grab that yellow cube and walk all the way back, right? I'm thinking. Let's see if we can do anything with it. That's nicely done. Nicely done. Look at that. Well, I think, you know, but that's a good. That is a good point, Dreamlab. I think because of so many providers in the marketplace, they all have their advantages. I don't really want to miss out on any of them. I think multi-streaming is really, that's really a convenient method to just do that. You get all the advantages of everything, including the audience. I mean, if I was only streaming to Twitch, then it would just me and T-Bag talking, basically, which would be nice, but you know, it's also nice to talk to a couple other people. And I think this way, it's kind of nice, and all the audiences come together. Yeah, I think that's just a unique solution to a unique problem. How tall is this building? Oh, and of course, how are we going to get the yellow thing into this room now? Which has this trick applied here again. How are we going to do that? Even if I could put this on top of here, it's not something I can bring into the room with me. Tea bag, yeah, exactly. Trader Joe's does good tea. We've got a new Trader Joe's down here in Miami Beach, shall I say, which has Publix a little bit worried. And they do really good tea. Like an Irish tea, 80 bags for not a lot of money. And it's super strong. You leave the tea bag in there, it tastes really nice, but it's so strong that it makes me shake. And I'm used to a good portion of caffeine. Ah, there's that Z fighting again. Could have sworn this is the door that we came through, which is now appears to be closed. We did walk down this way, didn't we? But that door was definitely open when we did. William, what have you done? I thought there were like cogs and stuff that we needed to sort out in that room. This has me just slightly stumped now. Onto a mixer, you mean? I think mixer. Shroud is on mixer now. Yes, I wonder how that works financially. Because, I mean, Ninja's drawing unbelievable crowds. I've never seen so many viewers on a single stream on Mixer ever. Oh, I see. So they were exclusive to Twitch, were they? And now they're exclusive on... Oh, okay, cool. And PewDiePie had this deal with, or still has this deal with D-Live. I don't know what happened to that, but he was a little miffed about YouTube. And D-Live did the same thing with him, so they signed him. Now he's being paid in bitcoins or whatnot. It feels to me a little bit like... Do you remember in the days, that must have been like 10, 15 years ago now, where you had a contract with your mobile phone provider, and after a year you told them you weren't happy and you were threatening to go to a different company, and then they were trying to keep you by giving you a new phone, and then eventually that went away, and they said, well then go please, that's actually cheaper for us if you go to a different company because we can't pay you what you want. And that's kind of the market, the mobile phone market that we were in at one point. And it now feels like maybe it's happening to streaming platforms. I don't know. It's, I guess, lack of loyalty is my point. It's the platform that almost doesn't matter if you just follow the money. Oh my god. 80,000. That's incredible. And that's on Mixer. My god. Guess I should have brought that yellow cube then. Okay, well now we know what to do with the yellow cube. Let's see if we can go back. So back is here. Oh my god, good stuff. I guess we'll catch the next one. I do apologize for messing with your brain, my friends. So I guess, where do I have to go now? Do I have to go to the bottom of this? To grab that yellow cube? Now that is a good calculation. 100 grand a month for playing video games for 8 hours a day. The thing is, so this is what I don't really understand. Julia and I were looking at Ninja every so often when he was all in everybody's, when he was big on the Mixer front page. I think he still is. And we were looking at those streams and we were thinking, but he doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything. It's just a static image of a bloke just not doing anything. I was thinking, really? That's crazy. Where is that yellow cube? Oh, we can just pluck it again, can't we? Yes, let's do that. I think so too. I'm completely with you. I think so too. Maybe it's what he plays rather than how he looks or what he does on camera. So the challenge is to take this out of here and bring it outside. But the door, where's the door now? The door to bring it outside is here. Wow. That's serious figures, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if Mixer give him the difference. A bit like the Epic Store gives the developer the difference of the games they don't sell. So I think the deal with Epic is that they say you come to the Epic Store exclusively for a year, and we're going to promise you, we're going to look at how many games you're thinking of selling, and if it's, say, I'm just making up a number, you say your target is 100,000 sales within a year that you would get if you go and sell this thing on multiple marketplaces. Now you come exclusive with us and you only sell 50,000 copies, then we're going to give you the difference of the money that you didn't make. And if you exceed your goal, well, that's cool. You get to keep that too. It's kind of it's a very interesting strategy. That is why developers go with Epic, I think. I wonder if it's similar in the streaming market. That they say, hey, look, you've had your 100,000 subscribers, come to us. Even if you only get 50, we're going to give you the money as if you had your 100,000 and some bonus. Who knows? Who knows? How am I gonna get that here? Out of here. Via the stairs, of course. Handy stairs leading up as well as down. But now what? That could be how we do it. Okay, carefully. Or should I just drop it from the other side? Oh, that's how it works. Right, right. You play this Monday to Friday, and we're going to give you money for that. Right, okay. How interesting. It is literally a different world, isn't it, that we live in. I'm thinking I'm just going to grab this cube and then I'm going to chuck it outside. So just literally lift it over here and then we'll see what happens. Now, where is it? Oh, it's down there. That's it, right? I think that might be it. That thing here, that little dark blob here. I see. Well, if that ever happens to me, you'll be the first to know about it. Play Manifold Garden for $100,000. Excellent. Cube, buddy. Right, what did we want to do with this again? Oh yes, put that on here. Alright, let's see what happens. Cool, we've opened another thing. I wonder where that gets us. This is just never ending, is it? This looks like maybe a cube needs to go through here, like one of those, like in Portal they had these things that brought the cubes through special tubes, I remember. And I wonder if that then opens this door. Huh, maybe that handy button will do it for us. Oh! Oh my god, look at this! That is such a cool idea! Is this a ball? That we just have to navigate through this thing? It's not a cube, it's a ball. Fantastic. We do this. And now I guess we do that. Nice! Ha! That is very clever. And... whoa! I keep hearing reports that there are some secret areas in Manifold Garden. I wonder what they are or where they are. But maybe we're in one right now, I can't tell. I'd love to watch a speed run of this. Once I finish it, I might have a look at a speed run. I bet people have done it already. What does how long to beat reckon how long it takes to beat Manifold Garden? Oh, I wonder if we're gonna, when we take this out, that opens. Okay. What's behind here? Oh, okay. This stuff. And that, I guess, got us in here. Okay, let's go up the stairs. I don't know how to do it. I think they want to put it in here somehow, because there's something, that's the other thing I've picked up on some of the dev streams, was that people say they can do a 0% run, and I have no idea what that means. And so the lower your percentage is, the, I don't know, better something is. I don't really know what it means, and I don't know if there is a way to track it. I'd imagine there's a way, like in Unity games, you can usually bring up the console or some kind of like a kind of status window that is disabled by default. And I bet that's something that'll tell you that. Yeah, exactly. Percentage of what? Madness? That could be that you bypass puzzles. That may be. That's new. I can only imagine that that's going to make us some stairs that will let us progress somehow further up there. Do you know, that is another thing I greatly appreciate about this game. It's not like you introduce a few game mechanics and then then you solve puzzles with that. They keep introducing new things that you think, ah, we haven't seen this before. Like the ball just now, that was very cool. And now we have movable stairs. Or like, you know, stairs made of this material. Smoky stairs. Look, they've got holes in them. Where to first? Well, I guess it doesn't go any further up. Let's go have a look at this. At all this. I like going the unobvious way. The obvious way would have been the other way. But I like going the other way. It's very mesmerizing to just look at all these things, isn't it? then I'm always thinking, if I look on the other side, so that's essentially the outside of what we're in right now. So we have a tree growing on the top. And is this one of those huge pipe systems now that connects that with another thing? Essentially with ourselves? Or is it a different thing? My brain hurts. I don't know, my brain hurts. Ah, I should have gone the obvious way, I guess. Oh no, I can do it with clever. That's good. Oh, this effect we've come across before. That's when our world ended. Is this like a negative cube thing, or is that one where into which we need to place one? Looks like I can't pick it up here. Maybe it's not the right way around. Oh no, perhaps it was. Yes, perhaps it was red indeed. So that is the red tree. Yeah, that's what it's like, isn't it? Yes, the black world versus the white world. Huh. This could be, maybe this is the end of this world. If we figure out what to put in here. Dark matter, that's the one. Speaking of dark, it is getting dark early these days, isn't it? Christina, you've got winter time already, right? In Germany right now? Because I think we get it... When do we get it, Dreamlab? Sometime next week? Next Sunday. Oh, okay. Right. Julia says yes, her mom's had it in the UK, so yeah, last weekend. That might be tricky, Brian, because if I take this thing, I won't be able to go back in here and deposit it. Ah, but there's also the outside here, and there's that handy button that may help us navigate this labyrinth. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. Yeah, because I take this out, stairs disappear. Dark matter. I need to actually start watching the show. I haven't even started that yet. Oh, handy. Oh, that's how we came in, isn't it? Yes, that's how we came in. Right. November 3rd, right. Steve, you're back. I would love it if they just go like what Steve has. Steve doesn't have time changes in Queensland. That's very cool. I love it if we could do that here. Arizona doesn't have that here in the US. No time change for the state of Arizona. This is going to be slightly challenging to move onto that plane. I'm thinking I'm just going to jump on here, then do that. That even, there. Let's see what that does. Ah. Oh, I see. So other states in Australia, oh, that's convenient. And other states in Australia do it. Man, who can keep track of that? How will we do that? Maybe we just jump down here. No, that was not such a good idea. Oh, in case we need an orange cube, this is where to get one from. "25 years, I love that. It's a good way of looking at it. So for this white ball to traverse into this direction, I need to touch a wall facing this way. Any wall will do. Perhaps I'm just going to use that one down here, because I don't know if I can land. I could maybe land on that one. Maybe that could work. Where is the ball? Oh, there. Oh, that's nice. Is that correct? Is that what we wanted? It is, isn't it? So again, I'd have to touch a wall facing this way so that the ball goes into that direction. So one could be behind me. Does this count as a wall here? Oh, it does. Whoa. Where is the ball? Where does it need to go? Let's see if we can go inside. Does that help? It does not. Has anyone seen the ball? Oh, here. There it is. Good, good, good. Okay, cool. So we're getting there, we're getting there. This ball needs to now travel this way. So we need to touch this wall. And now it needs to go this way. That's cool, we can do that. Have I put it the wrong way? Oh man, it's the wrong way. We're back where we started. Oh, that's not good. So it should have gone this way. Okay, see if we can do that from the inside here. No, it's not. It needs to go this way then. That sounded good. So that needs to go all the way around like this and like that. Why did it do that? It's back where we started. Directionally challenged in the wrong space-time thing. Man, this is freaking me out, man. Okay, let's try this again. So this makes sense. Hang on, none of that makes sense actually. This was the starting point, wasn't it? Like what I'm pointing at now, but the ball isn't actually here. I just thought it was. It's not actually, it's down here. That's not so bad. It looks like it can't pass through there, through this opening where it's stuck now. That's an interesting one. There must be. How do we get there to have a look? I bet that's where we're going to put that yellow cube for that to do stuff. My goodness. Very carefully, of course, because now messing with the walls going left and right has an impact on where the ball is going to roll. Okay, let's try this way. Oh, and I like the music. Right, that's the ball. Perfect. I'm coming! Stay there, ball! Don't roll away. Right. Huh. Where is that yellow cube when you need it? Like, where was it? So if it is in fact yellow, it means it probably, that tree grows on this plane. Could be above us, could be below us. Oh boy. Right, must find the yellow cube, insert it, and then do the ball thing one more time. Could this be the yellow tree? No, it's the wrong way around. Oh, is it? We're on the blue plane. Let's see, this could be it. Yellow. Very good, very good. Whoa, okay, that's the cube. Wish I could remember where we need to bring that now. The real climber, how you doing? Oh my god. What a crazy game, huh? This is my first playthrough, and I've not been into this world yet. We're trying to navigate this ultra crazy, super long ball maze here in the distance. Have you managed to do that yet? We got it kind of halfway down, and then of course there was a thing that was closed, which requires a yellow cube, and I can't remember where that is. Seven times! Oh my god, wow! That is so cool. That is very impressive already, because it's not actually been out that long. Unless you're a beta tester, that is of course possible, I don't know. Wow, really? Unless you're directionally challenged, as I like to call myself, then it becomes ever so slightly harder. Okay, I'm just gonna go jump and go for it, see if I can find this thing. Yeah, it was the wrong direction. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Oh, okay, cool. Well, then how'd you become a beta tester on this project? That is very cool. Oops. Nearly. Was that here? Where was it? I've just seen it. Was on the other side. Man, I just like being in this game. I like a world like this. There it is. Haha. And oh, come on. What's happening? I can't go up here. That's crazy. We'll do it the hard way. The hard way it is. Right. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yes, maybe that's just as simple as a missing step. Aha! Now that should let the ball get through. Whew. My head's spinning now. So, Climber, tell me, how do you designate rooms? So if you guys find bugs in a particular room, how do you describe it? How do you tell the developers where that is in the game? We were discussing that earlier. We're thinking, well, it's difficult to describe it. Well, it's that room with the 3 green cubes and the 1 yellow cube. Let's just retrace our steps here just a second. The cube came from here. We've managed to put it all the way through here. Now we've opened this thing. Right. I thought about console. I thought that's probably a console thing that you bring up. So if I now go onto the blue plane, the thing is going to go all the way down, I think. Let's try it out. Come on. Yes! Off he goes! There he is. As if the puzzle ends there. So now in order for it to go this way... All right, okay. I really like the indicator there. That you can see where the ball is. So we need to touch a wall this way, where there's of course none close by. So we have to go maybe around. Could this help? Yeah, this could help. This could help. I'm saying could. I'm not saying does. There's the ball. I'm so glad this is made of glass, so you can kind of look through it. It went this way, it went that way. Now we need to go kind of this way. Is that right? Well, it's going... Oh my god. It's going somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Was that good? I can't tell. Thank you so much for dropping by, Christina. Have a good sleep. And we will definitely see you on Discord. Yes, rest well. Get better. So, we need to move it this way, is that correct? It is, isn't it? Yes, this way, move it that way. So go onto the plane that's of course not in front of us. That would be way too easy. Like so. We're back at there's a step missing thing. Unless it's part of the puzzle. Well. I do, yes. Yes, I'm on an Xbox 360 controller. Same one William is using, actually. Very cool. It's a nice tidbit of information to discover. Yes, and there's no way to jump, right? I've tried this before. I don't think there's a way to jump. Now, ball is there. Ball came from there. Ball needs to go this way. That is correct, isn't it? We navigated it through here, over here. Now it's here. We want it to go all the way down to here, so I'm going to go that way. Totally going to follow him. There's the ball. Ah! Oh good, I don't think we were here before. Ball. meet the red plane. Let's go this way then. Yes, I like it, I like it. Now we go that way. Ever so slightly challenging, of course. Yeah, steps are intact on the red plane. Oh, do they? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, let's have a look if we can... Oh, right, I see. Thank you for the tip, I didn't know that. Oh, that'll help along, especially if you're halfway down and you can't remember where to go. That's nice. So I just satisfy my curiosity. Yes, this is the correct way for now. Good stuff. Oh, nice. That makes it a lot easier. Let's pop you that way. Oh, and one more while we're here. Utilize this, why don't we? Oh, this is strangely mesmerizing and super fun, while also draining my brain quite a bit, all at the same time. That's cool. What more? What more do you want from a game? Whoa, very cool. Ah, now we're back at the plane with the steps missing. Luckily we can go this way, that should do the trick. Where's the ball? Don't go! You have to stay! Alright, see you soon, Steve. And I did get your Skype invitation as well, thank you. Let's hook up, let's see what we can do. Let's play Fortnite. That's another thing that we need to do. Transcontinental Fortnite. Ah, we're nearly there. Come on, Steve. We're nearly there. Don't you want to see what happens at the end of the maze? Let's do this. One quick plane transformation this way. And... Whoa. Oh, right. That's what we were looking for. This is a God Cube, right, Climber? This is exactly what you mean by God Cube. I have a feeling we just pick this up, then we walk up these stairs, and then we put that where it needs to be, and I think that'll be the stream done. I think that'll be that world. I mean, you know, I think, if that is the case. We'll find out. Yes, so we pick this up from here, bring it all the way around here, all the way here, and then pop it into here. And that should be the end of World 2. Let's be daring and... Ah, man, slipped. No problem. I wish more games would work like this. Ah. Dear Climber, I have another question. I've heard this on the dev streams that people were saying they can do this game with so and so many percent. There's the talk of a 0% run, but I have no idea what that means, of course. Can you shed some light on that? Follow the flashing cube. Buffering? What does that mean? You can do that? Oh my goodness, that is possible? Oh, you have to show that to me once. I have no idea how that would even be... How that would even be possible. Oh, wait for it. Let's put that puppy in here. Alternate route. Whoa. What shall await us next? It's happening again! Ah. Just as beautiful as last time. That is so nice. I'm just going to leave that up there for a while. That is just beautiful. I was thinking we should have this as a standalone app. That's the app. $5 per thing. Oh, I can't wait for photo mode. It's going to be so exciting. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to leave you to it. I think this is a wonderful time to end this. Let's make it next Wednesday for more of this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for having me. I'm going to be back streaming something on Saturday, I believe. We're going to look at the next installment of Observation, that crazy space exploration game. And Wednesday at around 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll be back for the third installment of Manifold Garden. My friends, take good care. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.